It's your platform partner, your hustling homie, one and only Jackson. And yeah, we all about that action and making things happen. In this video, let's get to it. All right, yeah, we're gonna get to it. Hold on 1 second. What's up, Kurt?
You smoking some weed?
No, I'm not smoking weed. Why would you say that?
Because you're my brother, I can say anything to you. It's never personal. It's just you sound so relaxed and chill.
No, I'm recording a video though, and now you're on speakerphone in the middle, so now you're a part of the video. So what's going on? You're part of the video.
I'm part of the video. Okay. Well, if I'm a part of the video, it's one thing I want to let the audience know. Win or lose, you have to go for it. That's not Confucius. That's not Gandhi. That's not Malcolm X. That's just the spirit in the universe. Thank you.
Oh, okay, all right. I saw somebody look at you and thank you. Okay, somebody's Mr. Motivational Mark is what we're gonna call you.
Hey, Dwayne, remember me? We used to do those. We used to do the things at IDT when we walk up and down the room.
What things? What you talking about specifically?
You know how we used to do the little GED seminars?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
It was some fine girls that didn't have no GED, wasn't it?
Hey, you know what? You don't have to be extremely intelligent these days to to succeed and live your dreams. You don't have to.
That's true.
You don't.
You in the studio or you in the house? I know you got a studio in your house too.
Yeah. I'm at the house.
Man, looks like it's a good time to buy some crypto, right?
Absolutely. This is the buying time in the market. You just got to know what to buy, though. That's the key. You got to know what to buy.
Because the 1 trillion hit, but I see some stuff going back up, but it could crash back tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely. But that's why you buy good coins. You buy quality coins. That they're eventually going to go up because it's inevitable that they will come back up.
You think Ethereum will eventually pass Bitcoin?
I think a lot of coins are going to pass Bitcoin. Ethereum will, yes. I think it's not going to be the only one though.
Have you heard about the smart contracts? I'm sure you know all about that.
Yeah, that's a part of what Ethereum is. That's the essence of what Ethereum is.
And that's going to be the wave of the future, the smart contracts.
For the most part, I mean, Bitcoin is code. When it comes to crypto, like Bitcoin is it's a code, is a algorithm, that it allows people to be able to send this money encrypted, between two people. And so what they did is the dude Vitalik was the guy who made Bitcoin. He made Ethereum. He wanted to change the code. He wanted to upgrade and say, hey, I think Bitcoin, if we transfer money, let's program the money and make the money do different things like contracts. And they didn't want to do it, meaning the Bitcoin miners and people that wanted Bitcoin to stay the same. So that's why he went and started Ethereum as a way to program basically the Bitcoin code. And that's when Ethereum was created. So,
well, let me ask you something. 2 quick things. I'll let you go. There's a lady or people who are mining their own coins in their garage, and then there are people who have become crypto consultants charging outstanding, outrageous rates. Oh, and sorry, that's the second thing. And the third thing is people are creating these non-fungible tokens off of any kind of crap, people's tweets, all kind of stuff, and making money off of it.
Right.
And, how do you get in on the NFT, on an expensive thing? Can you create your own NFT? I know people are doing art and designs, but now they're taking people's words or YouTube videos and turning it into that. How to get in on that end of it?
Yeah. So the NFT games, there's layers to that, right? So yes, everything you said, the answer is yes. Meaning, yes, you can create your own. Yes, you can write. It could be artwork. It could, but here's the thing: it's bigger and beyond that. So, the NFT space is so big, is wide open because all it really is, in my opinion, is just a different way to program. Like to program contracts, like to do bits to make something a one of one, to like sell an exclusive piece of merchandise, and business are going to be utilizing this in more ways than just art. Like art is the number one, is the way that people are starting out, just like crypto started with using Bitcoin, and then it transformed to other things. So yeah, we're going to see people, when it comes to NFTs, you're going to see people selling their houses, because all it is you transferring a contract. That's all it is. It's a one of one unique contract, and you just transfer ownership to whoever owns that coin, has whatever is in that contract and that agreement. It could be an asset. You can get married and have it in the NFT. You're gonna see all type of wild stuff that happens in the future. But right now, yes, people are making artwork. What I think, though, honest with you, Kurt, is I believe the best thing to do at the beginning stage, right now where we're at, is not to even try to make your own first, but is to really buy the tokens that are tied to the platforms that allow you to make your own. Because you want to, because here's the thing, making your own tokens is almost like starting your own business. It's like now you got to do a lot of, you're doing the work of trying to create it, then you're trying to do the marketing. It's like you are doing the work, and that's cool, but it's better to be an investor first and own the entire space, so that way every time people keep going, you get a piece of the entire transactions, or even if it's not your stuff that's being sold. And the only way you do that is when you own the coins tied to the platform.
So real quick, and I'll say the last question. I know you've been promising. I'm leaving work myself right now, but last question. This is honestly the last question. So there was this guy during the pandemic who drew like an upside down picture of like a bird or a whale or something. Wasn't really artistic or nothing, but he was just giving the stuff away to for a cause, for people who had suffered during the pandemic. So anyway, he wasn't doing it for money or gain, and people started giving him and bidding, giving him $3,000, $5,000, $15,000 for something that looks like something a 4-year-old would do.
Right.
And it became overwhelming. Like he had a wait list of like over 600, 700 people. And he was like, I just did this as a joke. Sort of like the Dogecoin. But my point in asking you that, in saying that, is, what if, let's just say my kid, for instance, we did just a whole bunch of simple things. He draws every day. And there's no value in that on the NFT, right? Because she's not famous. There's nothing behind it, right? It would just be a kid doing some drawings. So who's going to bid on that? It would be no value, correct?
I mean, not somewhat, but not totally true. It's phases. It's like you got different. Some people, it's such a frenzy with these NFTs. You got some people that's just buying it just to buy it, just because they think it's gonna be worth something. You do have that.
Where do you start? Like if I wanted to do it, let's say you and I went on an NFT together, whatever. Or I wanted to buy one or create one. Like, where do you start? I understand what you're saying about buying the space and buying the coins and being an investor and representing the space is ideally like being a producer instead of being the singer if you're famous. I get that. There's more money behind producing than singing because you'll get a royalty off of everything that's done. I get it. But I'm talking about as far as if you just wanted to do something and put a piece out there. Like my daughter draws and is an artist. Now, she's a decent artist, but she draws with love and passion. I mean, she's not a professional. You could tell that it's, somebody young or developing. It's fine. But I'm saying there's a lot of people who are super talented, and they didn't even break through with this guy who's doing something just for the heck of it. And, he was making money hands over fist. So I'm saying sometimes what we think is, phenomenal, and I love my daughter's drawings, but How do you
Well,
get started for somebody even to look at it as an
well,
NFT?
it's not about, okay, so right now it's not about quality per se, right? It's right now it's that's not the thing. People haven't got to that level yet. Usually the quality matters more as the space matures and as everybody's doing it and it's oversaturated. But right now we're at a space where some people are buying because they think it's going to have more value later. So that means if you have a following or you're using your NFT to raise awareness, like you could have a cause, and you just trying to raise awareness. You just attach it to a message, a business, a brand, and now you tell people, hey, instead of buying or donating, hey, buy this NFT. And with that, this is what you get. So you can create it as a cause.
How much is it? No, I understand that. Okay, so how much does it cost to do an NFT?
Well, okay, right. So that's all right. So there's different prices. There's some places where you can do it absolutely for free. And then some places you may have to pay a fee based on the platform that you're using. But this goes back to what I was saying before about getting the platform token. Like you want to get that platform token first, because when you get that platform token, usually you will need to use that token, and many times you may need it to publish it, to mint the coin, or you may need Ethereum. Some places like OpenSea, they require you to have Ethereum. Sometimes you might pay your Ethereum when you first post it, or you can agree to get to pay the fee once you sell it in Ethereum. So I go back to getting the platform coins first. But one thing I would tell a person is you go to CoinGecko, okay, CoinGecko.com. And they have a section that says NFTs right on the first page. And once you go to that first page on CoinGecko, you go to those NFTs, you're going to see all of the top coins. Like you'll see the NFT projects. And then you got to kind of go down that line, because that's going to tell you the best of the best. And it'll give you information like, hey, which platform does what? Which platform has these fees and which ones don't, right? Because I can tell you one to get you started, but what you'll learn is the more that you start looking at the NFT space and the coins, you're going to find a unique niche that may be better for you than other people, than just randomly trying to just follow what everybody else is doing. So that's why I would go to CoinGecko and go to the NFT list. But NFTs, for example, some coins, you got, there's one called Rari. Rarible, that's a big one. Rari, RARI is a big one. You got another one called what is it? You got Audius, which is the audio for people that want to do music. You got one called Wax, WAX. OpenSea is another one, that you can go to. But if you do a Google search and just type up top NFT platforms, and literally you go through the platforms, because everyone is a little different. So you want to find the one that's best fitting, kind of, like whatever the medium you're trying to create. Because some of them are more music based, some of them are a little more video based, some of them are a little more digital based, art based. Some, so it's different sections. So I would say start there and then start buying up some of the coins from that spot. And usually you can buy the coins from crypto.com a lot of times, or CoinGecko will tell you where to buy it.
Okay, go ahead and do your stuff, man. It's a lot of stuff.
You got.
Look at it a little piece at a time. There's so much stuff, like you just got.
Yeah. That's why I say, to my opinion, because all of this stuff is so much learning. Everything starts, in my opinion, is buying up the platform tokens. Now that you have some stake, because by buying a token, automatically it's going to lead you down the path where you're going to.
The tokens you tell me about all the time?
No, buying the tokens with the NFTs. Okay, so maybe I'm confusing. Let me say it like this. When you create a piece of art, a one of one, let's say you have a song, and you want to exclusively sell this song for 1 Ethereum or half of an Ethereum, okay? You're going to take it you got to find an NFT platform, which is kind of like a gallery. It's almost like going to an art gallery. This is your distribution.
So people showing their stuff every day, and people are bidding or not bidding on it.
Well, think of it like eBay. You go and you post your item, and it's just up there on the website, and for people to bid on it. except there's different versions of NFT auction sites. You
And
know,
they're buying it with cryptocurrency.
yes, you need crypto. This is all crypto. That's why I go back to not only each platform may have a different coin that you need to get paid in. So if you go to Rarible.com, okay, that's a place, that's a gallery. In order to buy tokens, many times you will need to swap to get the Rarible token. You will need if you make a whatever, a poster or something, whatever you make, a draw up a cat, a Bitcoin cat, and you wanna sell it. People, if you posted it to Rarible's website, they will need either Ethereum or Rarible token in order to buy it, and that's what you're getting paid in.
So when they buy it, are you able to convert that to cash, or that's still a gray area? Not necessarily.
Well, anything can be converted to cash. You know, that's easy. You know, the question is, I mean, that's if you want to, but a lot of people, you don't even need to do it. Once you really start learning how deep crypto is, you really never need to go back into cash, because you can go into a stable coin. You can always keep it stable. You never have to touch a dollar. You can buy the digital dollar. You know what I mean, and do that. But but I know your question is, can it be spent?
Buy a piece of property though. I mean, and you want to take the cash, you want to go on a trip, whatever.
Absolutely. You can do that with the stable coin. You can do that with a stable coin too, because like on crypto.com, you get your crypto, you get your coins, and you can attach it to a Visa debit card. So now you pay stuff directly through Visa, but you're paying with a stable coin, but it's going through the Visa. So
but you can't use it for everywhere. You can't go to the mall and stuff like that.
Wherever they have Visa, you can use a Visa.
With the crypto on.
Yes, it's a Visa card.
Oh, so they convert the crypto to cash.
Exactly, they convert it. Yeah, it's automatically converted. As long as you can have $10,000 worth of Bitcoin. You swap. You go to crypto.com and you convert it into a stable coin like Crow coin, CRO, or the USD, whatever that coin is. And then you link it to that debit card that you have on that account. And now you'll have $10,000 in a stable coin on that account, and you swap it and you swipe it.
So it's the same thing as like you can use it to buy whatever you want.
Pretty much.
Like the regular credit card.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got to do the video thing, man, so I get all my questions answered, because I'm just, like, I know this is the wave of the future, and I want to get in on this stuff, all of it. As I build up my funds to try to take advantage of this stuff, but I need to. There's a lot of questions, and I need to figure out what that is as soon as possible, just so I know like all the ins and outs. But I know there's there's pretty soon there's going to be a TikTok for crypto TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, they have some now. They just not all very popular. Because they're still trying to improve. But there's social media, crypto social media sites. It's just still early.
Yeah, it's early in the game. That's why you want to get in now, right?
Yeah, you want to get in with quality. Absolutely, you want to get quality projects. And not just something that is just a gamble that just is based on speculation. You want a quality coin.
I'm okay with the gamble of speculation. I agree with you about the stability. I'm okay with the speculation as long as there's not a lot of money going out. But if it's a $50 thing, then it's fine. Different.
Well, right now I wouldn't. I mean, I'm under. You might as well. You can do that. But there's a time and place for it. And honestly, in my opinion, I think it's too volatile right now, especially with these dips, to be playing around with some of these gambling coins, because they're the first ones to get hit and go down 80%. And I'm just a believer that when you playing a game, start out with quality and start out with a win. You don't want to start out losing, when the seas are very, when it's volatile water. It's like you don't want to get in your ship and go ride in the ocean in the middle of a storm.
No, I agree. But let me ask you. Let's say you hit one and it goes up 80%, and the next day you just feel like it might do what it normally does. You might go down another 80. can you cash out?
Well, that's where your risk comes in at. That's what I'm explaining to you. Like every coin is different, and sometimes there you got a lot is you may have it may not be enough liquidity available, with the coin. So you may have a unknown coin that you gambling with because you think, hey, nobody's bought this, and I'm going to be one of the first people and hit the jackpot. And then let's say the money goes up. You may try to cash out and it's not enough liquidity, meaning there's no money for you to cash out. Or they might do a rug pull, So it's very risky when you're going in with you. That's why you got to do the research. I keep saying quality coins because the reality is you can win and do a same type of growth just like that with a quality coin. It's like you don't need to find the super risky coins to win big. You can do that with a good coin. So find coins that have you want coins that got liquidity. I mean, and I be sending you the coins. I send you like great coins that, especially right now because it's a dip. So this stuff is on sale. There's so much high quality stuff that's for cheap right now.
Yeah. No, I agree. Okay, no, that's good. That's good for man. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, you want to be getting that rare. I would be getting that rareable coin, that super farm coin. Super farm is amazing. Like, come on now, Super Farm, that's 81 cents. I'm looking at it right now. That's the NFT platform for video games. They're going to be allowing cats, any type of developer can make their own stuff and integrate it with video games, a whole ecosystem. So you, your daughter, whatever, y'all can make stuff that can be implemented with games. And this is a thing for 81 cents. This thing is so undervalued right now. I mean,
what's it called? What's it called?
Super Farm. Super Farm. Super Farm.
Super Farm.
Yeah. Wax is another good one. Wax, WAX, but Super Farm is one. You got coins like Decentraland, which are coins where it's a whole metaverse where people make like the Sims. They buy up land and digital real estate and they build their houses and stuff. People like legitimately are going to be living in some of these metaverses instead of going out on dates.
What do you mean?
I'm saying like the Matrix, virtual reality. Some people will own more digital real estate than they do physical real estate, and the property will be worth more. I mean, we talking about imagine a world where all you got to do is you put on, you tap into your computer, you put on a headset, and boom, you got a mansion. Yeah, and you can invite all of your friends to come tour your mansion. All of y'all there at the same exact time. Y'all go to a concert. And everything that you see in there is real world. It's all what you call intellectual property. It's IP. So if you see somebody walking, you see the Care Bears as you walking up the street going your way to the virtual concert. Guess what? The Care Bears had to pay. You know what I'm saying? To be there. And if you own you can buy a percentage of the Care Bear property. And so when people pay, guess what? You can get a percentage of that. Like anything that's in that virtual world, you can have potential ownership and make percentages of it over and over again, like it's a live simulation. That's Decentraland. But it's still a lot of development. It's still very early in the phase, but I'm just giving you an idea on where this stuff is headed. And so that's why I say, like, start looking at some of the coins too, because then you start getting a bigger grasp and you get in the game by actually owning some property while you're in the process of learning. That's the best thing, is you want to earn while you learn and not just be trying to.
Okay, so Super Farm is for video games, Wax, Decentraland. You said one other one.
Rari, Rari, Rari.
R-A.
Right, it's rareable.
R-A-R-I.
Yes.
Okay, man. Appreciate it, man. Much love to you, buddy.
All right, for sure, bro. All right, man. Make sure let's get some people in these classes too. Hustle Headquarters 360.
I haven't. I just been caught up with this project, and no, I haven't done anything on the recruitment side yet. I haven't done one thing. I haven't done it. No, and I want to though, because I want to learn as much as they learn.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's chop it up a little later.
All right.
All right.